You're on.
I'm going to tell you the story about Albert and the lion. There's a famous seaside town called Blackpool that's famous for fresh air and fun. And Mr. and Mrs. Ramsbottom went there with Albert, their son. He a grand little lad were young Albert, all dressed in his best, quite a swell, with a stick with a horse's head handle, the finest that Woolworths could sell. They didn't think much of the ocean. The waves were fiddling and small, and there was nobody shipwrecked and nobody drowned. In fact, now to laugh at all. So, seeking for further amusement, they paid and went into the zoo. There were lions and tigers and camels and O'Dale and sandwiches too. There was one great big lion called Wallace. His nose was all covered in scars, and he lay in a somnolent posture with the side of his face on the bars. Now Albert had heard about lions, how they were ferocious and wild, and to see the lion lying so peaceful, well, it didn't seem right to the child. So straightway the brave little fella, without showing a morsel of fear, took his stick with his horse's head handle and shoved it in Wallace's ear. Now you could see that the lion didn't like it, for giving a kind of a roll, he pulled Albert inside cage with him and swallowed the little lad whole. Then Pa, who'd seen the occurrence and didn't know what to do next, said, "Mother, yon lion's at Albert." And Mother said, I am vexed." Then Mr. and Mrs. Ramsbottom, quite right when all said and done, complained to the animal keeper that lion had eaten their son. The keeper was quite nice about it and said, "What a nasty mishap. Are you sure it's your son the lion's eaten?" And Pa said, "Am I sure? It's his cap." The manager had to be sent for. He came and said, "What's to do?" And Mother said, "Yon lion's at Albert, and him in his Sunday clothes too." Right, young fella, it's a shame and a sin for a lion to go and eat Albert, and after we'd paid to come in. The manager wanted no trouble. He took out his purse right away and said, "How much to settle the matter?" And Pa said, "What do you usually pay?" But at this Mother turned quite awkward, where she thought where her son had gone, and said, "No, somebody's got to be summoned." So that was decided upon. So off they went to the police station in front of the magistrate chap, and told him how lion had ate Albert, and proved it by showing his cap. The magistrate gave his opinion that perhaps no one was really to blame, and he hoped that the Ramsbottoms would have further sons to their name. But at this Mother turned quite blazing. "Thank you, kind sir," said she. "What spend my life raising kids to feed your ruddy lions? Not me." I hope you enjoyed that. Good afternoon.
Did you say your name on it?
No, it's like that.